Morning, everybody. It is time for the roast. And Mr. Shane Mess has joined us yet again. This is what, 2 in a row?
The co-host who shows up on time. That's what I'm known for.
Today we've got Mr. David. How you say your last name, David?
Tomassi.
Tomassi?
Yeah, spells just like it sounds. Tom, S, I.
So it doesn't matter where Sim is. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Look at it.
He pops up.
I get a message saying, hey, I want to come and help support Dave with his book and everything. I'm going to come in and join us. So I'm like, okay. And I thought about it. I was like, oh, yeah, he can join us for David, but he never comes on. See how important we are.
First day on, and I already got some pull. Look at that.
Yeah.
I appreciate
somebody finally important.
Yeah.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
I shall deign to bless them with my presence now that David's here. Who we got in the chat? Let's see. We got McGee.
Must be my charm.
Congratulations on funding, by the way.
That's right. She got funded over there on Narwhal's channel last night.
Yep.
Yeah. But I like to think that we played a part in
that. Yes, you did, Chris.
Yeah. It's all me. No, I'm always fashionably late, McGee. It's all good. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. She was over there on Narwhals, and they got funded on the channel, and it was pretty awesome.
Oh.
Mr. Brink. Hello. So it says, welcome to the Morning Roast, where we have a book that not only runs on 3 platforms at the same time, but also has the cover by our very own French-Canadian, Liberté. And hey, Chris, Sim, Dave, and chat. Okay. Where is Sim? You know where he is.
He has to be on this. I mean, he did a cover for it. He needs to get up.
Can't even show up on time for somebody's on.
Support your artwork, Sim.
He was one of the first people that I contacted him to do a cover for me, even before I even started writing this this book. I was like, dude, you got to do a cover for me. I'm like, I bought one of you. I can't remember the name of his first book he did, but I bought that, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. I love his artwork. I was like, it's like, oh, when's the book going to be out? I'm like, no idea. I haven't started yet, but I want you to do a cover.
Let me see. Hey, Sugar. Oh, hey, Grant.
What's Sim's first book? The vampire one?
Yes, the vampire book.
Yes. Blood Hunt.
Yeah.
We got Grant over on Facebook. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Grant. How you doing? Are you going to be at Steel City? Let's see. Gay ass Dragon Ball t-shirt. Basic bitch fashion.
Dang.
Wow. Hostile. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Roshi. You hush your mouth.
It's going to be that kind of show. Okay.
So saucy.
Kind of not used to seeing Chris in like brighter collars, to be honest. Usually it's like a black shirt.
Yeah.
He looks like orange juice today, and he gets shit for it.
Change things up a little. Can't please nobody. Oh my gosh. Lucky I'm here. Let's see. Yeah, grand idea wearing a perv sensei. Yeah, well, I like him. Too bad. Get over it. I will continue to support perv sensei. I find him funny. You can't shame me. Let's see, we got Rogue, the American Dream, over here on Indiegogo.
Yeah, on Indiegogo, on Kickstarter, and Fund My Comics.
Where isn't it?
All 3 of them.
Yeah. That was not fun setting up 3 platforms.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But by the time I actually got to Indiegogo, I actually ended up paying someone to do it.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, dude, I contacted I contacted Chris Vengeance, who did my logos for me, and I'm like, here's my screen name, here's my password, here's all the you have all the images, set it up for me. I'm like, I'm gonna break my phone. Just do this. I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
What made you decide to do it on 3 different sites at once?
He's gonna make Soul work today. Soul's got like
Well,
3 different channels there.
Well, this was my very first book that I've ever done, and I was asking a lot of creators like which platforms did the best, and my book was coming out just around the time that Fund My Comics was going to be launching, and I knew I wanted to try them out. I'm like, well, let's see how they do. I'm like, it's built by Luke. I was like, it's a platform for creators by a creator. I was like, so it should run very well on there. And I was asking a lot of other creators, Indiegogo, Kickstarter, Zoop, Crowdfunder. And I've seen books do really good on Indiegogo and suck on Kickstarter. I saw books that did really well on Kickstarter and sucked on Indiegogo. And I was like, well, I'll try all 3. I says, and people were like, oh, well, you should do run one now and then run another campaign like afterwards. I was like, yeah, but then the people who buy from the first campaign got to wait until the second campaign and then got to wait for the third campaign. I'm like, so they got to wait 3 months. So I was like, that's not fair. And I want to send a large number to the printer because the more copies you make, the cheaper the book is. So I was like, so I want to send the most number to the printers as I can. I was like,
did you offer any different tiers or anything for each one of them, or did you just keep
yes.
it the same for each one of them? Okay.
No, I actually have each one has a exclusive cover, and each one also has an exclusive cosplay cover done by Synthetic Lynn. She was awesome to work with. She was just so amazing to work with. She really was. No. Just a down-heart sweetheart. She's intimidating, and she looks like she'll snap you in half if you like sneeze wrong in front of her. But just the biggest sweetheart there is.
Now, has any 3 of them made the fund goal yet, or are they all still kind of in the getting funded part?
Well, I set the funding rate really low, because 1, I didn't know how well the book was going to do. And 2, I know people were saying, like, set your funding rate really low because it messes with the algorithm. And if you make sales, then it kind of goes to the top of the charts of funded and selling. And then if you meet your goal, you can go in demand. So I set them really low because I didn't know how well this was going to sell. I really didn't. This was my very first book. I was like, well, it's either going to sell or it's going to bomb. I'm like, one or the other is going to happen.
Well, I mean, even if it doesn't, we'll say it will fund for 1.
Right.
But we'll just say, for the sake of the argument, if it doesn't fund, there's always other ways to get the book out there. There's also, you can try again, see what you may have missed if it doesn't fund.
Right. I mean,
it's never done just because if it doesn't, perform well on one platform versus the other.
Yeah, I selected the tier that you keep all the funds even if you don't meet your goal.
Okay.
So I selected that tier because the book is actually done. It's actually done. Kitty is just finishing up lettering, and he's going to be done by like the end of next week or so. He's going to be done. So everything is done on this book, and everybody is paid in full on this book. Nice. I paid everybody out of my own pocket. So the only thing the money raised on this campaign is going to is printing, shipping, and then hopefully there's enough left over, and I'm going to use that to start funding for book 2.
Yeah.
Now so is the funding linked between the 3 campaigns?
No, it's all separate.
Okay, so the money raised on Indiegogo ain't the same as. Yeah, okay. I see. They're all different numbers here.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
And then
Let's
if you
see.
want to play the trailer, because that was fun to make.
All right.
Welcome to the new American order. Please be advised of the following. No freedom of religion. No red or processed meat. No smoking or alcohol usage. All civilians over 16 years of age must work a minimum of 40 hours per week. Anyone in violation of the new American policies will be deported or executed. Thank you and enjoy your stay. Sugar, your rules are starting to piss me off.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You did like the animation stuff.
Yeah, De Silva did that for me. Because he did a book, Liza Ray, and he did an animation for his own. I was like, I got his books and I contacted him. I was like, oh, who did your animation? He goes, I did. I was like, oh, you. I'm like, I need a promo video for my campaign. I'm like, you want to make one for me? He goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. And he did all the animation. My fiance did the voicing, and my best friend did the music for me.
Nice. And speaking of people who make awesome trailers, Red's with us. Hey, Red.
Hey.
Says, what a whole lot of sexy in here. He's just saying that because he showed up. What it is. Let's see. We got Marinus. Hey, Marinus. We got Past Master Dan. Morning,
Oh.
morning. Past Master Dan says he's wearing pants. Well, you're probably about the only one.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree on that one.
This is the pantsless stream.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Marinus got Katie's book. Nice. Oh, we got Creators Outlet. Hail, hail. All right. So how many pages is it? Oh, 120 right there in the
100. It's a 121 page. Yeah, that was.
Damn, nice.
Yeah. When I started writing it, I'm like, I'm gonna. And I was talking with my artist Kitty, who's like, well, how many pages? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do only like 60. And then I was writing it, and I'm like, it's 75 now. He's like, okay. I'm like, it's 80. He's like, all right. I'm like, it's 90. He goes, okay. I'm like, so we're done, right? I'm like, no. I'm like, we're at 120 now. He goes, oh, okay.
It's like,
I'm like,
geez,
yeah.
what are you doing to me?
Sorry, dude.
You
But
and your
he
work.
was awesome.
It's constant work for him, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he
Job
has
security.
There you go, job security.
he has done nothing but work his ass off for the last few months because he got 121 pages done in like 2.5, 3 months. He did nothing but work from the time he woke up to the time he went to bed.
Nice.
Yeah, he busted his ass on this, and I am so grateful for him for it. Because that was one of the things I said to him. I says, I want the book like 90% done before we launch. I was like, because I don't want people nervous that they're going to be waiting like 5 years, 6 years, or like months for this book. I want them to know that when the campaign's over, literally shipping is going to start in October. I was like, it takes 2 weeks to print, takes about a week to ship from the printers to me. I says, then we start boxing up and shipping out. I was like, so I want, that was one of the main things I want people, especially as a first time creator, I don't want people nervous of like, well, are you going to mismanage funds? Do you know what you're doing?
You want to build that. You want to build that reputation.
Right. And I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing still. I was like, but so far this is working. So good.
Creators Outlet says, I have David's artist for this book late this afternoon on Creators Outlet, so tune in for that. I tried to get David on for a month. We just can't seem to get scheduled.
Yeah, like I said, with my scheduling, it's just hard. Because I work the graveyard shift. I get out at 7 in, and it's like, well, I can either do early in the morning or it's got to be on one of the days I have off. I was like, it's just the way it is. There's not much I can do. We were trying for months to like work out a schedule, and it just nothing was lining up.
Dang on. What I'm hearing is Dave's a troublesome guest. I'm gonna have to go into the DM rooms of show hosts and blacklist you.
Well, I am Italian. I am an Italian Polak, so I mean that should sum it up for you right there.
Let's see. Sugar, was I only half listening, or didn't you read the intro because it had a French word? I read the intro. You need to pay attention, soul. I see. This here is the exclusive cover for Indiegogo. This one.
Yes, that was done by Lubinson and then colored by Simon Harry, and they both did an amazing job. It's the Jim Lee homage Wolverine cover. It was one of my favorites. I love that one. He did. That just came out so beautifully. And then that's actually a 6x9 print that every backer gets for free.
Oh, okay, nice. Very nice. And then some booba.
Kickstarter has all my Kickstarter is the only one that has the nude cover. So if you want boobs, you go to Kickstarter, you can get boobs.
Of course, Kickstarter always has the boobs.
All right, so the last one that you just showed is a Kickstarter one.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that one is actually the 6x9 print that you get for free if you back on Kickstarter.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is false advertising then. We got some example pages here.
Yeah, Kitty did an amazing job. I found him on Twitter. This was his first comic too, and when it came time to finding artists, I literally was just messaging people who did commission work, and was like, "You want to do a comic?" And they were all like, "Nah, I just do commission work. I just do pinups. No interest in doing a comic." I was like, "Okay," and I came across his artwork. I messaged him. I was like, "You want to do a comic?" And he was like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "When?" I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't start writing it yet, but soon." And we just hit it off. We connected very well and everything. And he did an amazing job on the book. Just absolutely beautiful artwork. He really put in everything he had into this.
So what's the deal with this rogue lady?
Well, as the story goes, America has fallen due to the Second Civil War. Country's in ruins. Government is gone. And a new form of government, the New American Way, or the NAO, has seized control, and they've hurled the remaining survivors into the remains, the only parts of the country that are left livable, and anybody who does not follow their new way of life, their new rules, which is a combination of extreme right, extreme left, and communism, is banished to the wastelands of what is now New York, or they are executed as fascists. And with a third war now hanging in the balance, Rogue is the people's last chance for actual true freedom and rebellion. but the only problem is she just doesn't give a shit anymore. So the question is, can she find redemption and remember who she used to be before everything burns again?
And Dave knows what sells over on Kickstarter. Just scroll right
I
down.
buy a lot of books. I buy a lot of books on Kickstarter. Don't judge.
Okay. Yeah, those are the pieces we've seen on the Indiegogo there. Oh, okay, we got some more pages, different ones here this time.
And that is actually the set of all the new rules in the new America. I don't know if you could blow that up.
Must obey.
Oh, there you go, full screen on it. See so people can read it there. Let's see. No freedom of religion, no red or processed meat.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, well, you already lost me on these, I tell you. I'd already went down shooting. No smoking / alcohol. All civilians over 16 of age must work minimal 40 hours per week. They get a full-time job at 16. Put them in the coal mine.
Yep.
All jobs will be appointed by your local labor department. No sex unless for reproduction use and upon authorization by your local Department of Child Services. Oh, we're turning into like China over here. All marriages will be arranged by your local civil union bureau. Oh, arranged marriages. We're going to start a caste system. Only books approved by your local Department of Literature. No firearms. I don't like that one bit. No natural gas vehicles, only green-friendly vehicles, which will be assigned by your local transportation department. All housing, clothes, food, and resources will be distributed equally by your local housing and urban development department. Anyone found a violation of the new American policies will be deported or executed. Thank you and enjoy your stay. Freedom.
So if they don't follow these rules, they get kicked out of New York.
They get no. New York is the wastelands, and that's where they end up getting deported to.
Or are deported to that if they don't follow it, right? Is what you're saying?
Right. They are deported, or you can choose execution if you don't want to go.
New York must be pretty bad then.
I mean,
I think I've tried at least. So like, if I'm going to die, like I guess I'll test it out there.
Test it out a little bit, see how it goes.
So what protects those people from those people coming in? Because if guns and all that's like outlawed,
right?
Is there a government system that's kind of making you obey this, where they have weapons and stuff?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. The government has weapons. They're all fully armed, and they make sure that everybody follows their rules. And
the only thing they don't have is a dress code, apparently.
Well, I mean, uniform.
Booties.
No, yeah, it's clothes are distributed equally to everybody. And it's you take what you get what you are given, and what the government feels that it's necessary, and what
the government gets all the clothes shade.
Yeah.
The citizenry.
The government gets all the clothes.
Yep.
I mean,
don't need clothes; they just need to work.
My story was, I mean, heavily influenced by my two favorite movies, which was Escape from New York and Escape from LA, and Mad Max. Those are the movies I grew up watching almost like every weekend on Turner Classic Network.
Turner Classic, yeah.
And you just turned it on anytime on a Saturday or a Friday, and it was on. It didn't matter if it was morning, noon, or night. It was on.
The escape movies were great.
Oh, love those movies. I still watch them today. I'll still rewatch it every couple of months and be like, let's watch this again for like the 30 millionth time. But it's still always good.
Let me see what the chat is saying. Where am I? Where did I leave off at here? Oh yeah, Marinus. Creators Out says, get it from FMC where more of your money goes directly to the creators. Just saying. Oh, I hate when people say that at the end. Just saying. I know you're just saying it. Obviously.
Just say it.
Oh gosh. My brother said
Well,
that.
you're not saying it, you're typing it. There's a difference.
Oh, annoying. Let's see.
Let's see. I'm gonna write this down. New triggering. Tell Chris.
I'm gonna come on every live stream now and just go. Just say it.
Saying. I'm gonna make that my Shane West from King Toad. Just saying.
Yeah, you'll get.
You should put that. You should put that in the intros and at the end of like your intro, just be like, just saying.
Chad still looks as punchable as ever. What? Who's Chad?
Chad is the secondary villain in the story. There's a picture of him if you scroll back up.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah.
Chad Spencer. He's the ruler of the Wastelands. He's the one who's in charge of everything. He has mobilized everybody there and convinced them that he's fighting for them and that he's going to march them back to their home country where the streets will be paved with gold, and that he's fighting for them when actually he does not care about anybody but himself and just wants to be in charge and wants to get the hell out of the Wastelands and will do whatever it takes and sacrifice anybody to do it.
Fuck you, Chad.
Yeah. When I was did you guys ever see that movie The Gray Man on Netflix?
I don't think so. Great.
Well, it was a great movie, and Chris Evans was in it, and he played the biggest douchebag villain. Like, he just, like, as soon as you saw him on screen, it was, you're a douche, you need to die. Like, he said like 2 lines, and it was like, I don't like you already. And that's how I wrote Chad in the whole story. Like, from the moment you meet him, it's just, I don't like you. Please die. Like, just through the whole story, you're just like, I hate this guy. And that is Catherine Vanderbilt, who is the new president and supreme commander of the New American Order. She believes that the people are to serve her. She looks as everybody. She looks down on everybody. She refers to civilians as the peasants, and cares nothing for them or anybody except herself.
Well then.
So
we got 2 of the villains. Is Rogue the only? I guess would be the hero of the story.
Yes.
Okay.
New York City is a wasteland now. Let's see. I just find it funny that thousands of people all over these spicy covers, they must just forget that there's free porn on the internet. It's almost like David wrote this story out of today's headlines. Let's see. Let's go back down here and see more of this stuff. Yeah. Minigun.
Yep, I put that in there.
More action. Always good to see.
Yeah, Kitty just did an amazing job at the paneling and the action scenes. And I gave him free range a lot when it came to a lot of the stuff. Like when it came to like action scenes and shootouts or things like that, I basically just put, like Rogue fighting. He's like, well, doing what? I'm like, fighting. I was like, dude, I'm giving you free range to have fun with this too. I was like, so unless I like tell you like specifically like a certain scene or a certain way I want something to work. I says, but I want you to have fun while doing this too. I don't want you just doing everything I tell you. I was like, so have fun and think outside the box, drawing fighting scenes. He's like, okay.
All right, Pale Rider. That's breaking unrelated news. Sugar finally admitted he knew he was paying for Dong the whole time. Finally, for being honest. I sent you that video on the Twitters because I thought you would find it funny.
What video was this? What are you smart?
It's some
Just
sort of
throw it out there,
video.
Chris.
It's this video of this guy like giving off reasons why basically having relations with a chick with a dick is not gay. Essentially,
You're just saying, right? You're just saying it's not good.
I thought it was funny, and I thought Pale Rider would get a kick out of it. And now he's starting up again.
Apparently, the humor was not the same.
Let's see here. Let me see what they're saying.
I was just say, I take it this is gonna be a black and white.
Yes, the whole book is in black and white. The only thing in cover is color is the covers. I love black and white books. I love black and white books. I think that it just shows up so much more detail, and toning and everything. Like I always have loved black and white books.
Yeah, I don't mind black and white. I grew up on older indie books, that went black and white. And then if I wasn't doing that, then of course I went from that to manga and stuff, which was also black and white. So I don't have an issue with it myself. Well, we got the Akira homage.
Yeah, that's the standard cover. That's available on all the sites.
There we go. There's Mr. Sim.
Yeah, I sent him like 3 or 4 different covers because I picked all my covers are homage covers from my generation of books that just impacted me or brought me closer or got me into more and more comics as a kid. So I sent him like 3 or 4 like homage like comic covers, and I said, pick whichever one you want. And that was the one he picked. He jumped on it. He was like, I got Punisher. I was like, okay. Yeah, Punisher.
Sugar, and you sent that to Pale Rider. He developmentally challenged. You know what happened.
Yeah, I kind of deserve that one.
Yeah, I was going to tag him in it and say something, to, how you say something to kind of like rib him, but I couldn't think of anything at the moment. So I just tagged him in it. And I was like, I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it and find it funny. I should have, that was dumb of me. I should have been like, well, of course he's going to find some way to twist this around on me.
What's the logo? A cat?
That is. I
was trying to figure that out.
That is my artist logo that he uses. So I was like, yeah, dude, we can put it on the book. It's cool. That's his little logo he uses. He has it on his Twitter. I was like, yeah, that's fine, dude.
Let's see. We got B.A. Turner. Hail.
How you doing, Bert? How you doing? He's a really good guy.
His campaign's doing good.
His campaign's doing really good. He's a really great guy. He really is. Swell. Just a swell guy. He really is.
Oh, there's Sam. Says, good morning, everyone. I'll be joining soon. Just got home.
Better late than never.
Well, at least it ain't like 2 hours into the stream like the other day.
I know it'd be like a 3.5 hour stream, I think.
Yeah, we was on for a while. But we got plenty of backers though, so that was pretty
it was a good day.
It was a good day. I enjoyed that stream. I had a lot of fun. I was feeling pretty good after that stream. Let's see. We got a New Mutants homage cover, yeah?
And that one
Now what's that one on?
Yeah.
That's on all the sites. Yeah, that one was
okay.
done by Mike, who did USA Assassin.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I haven't.
Yeah, what's
USA
that? Mike
Yeah,
McMahon? Is that his name?
Yeah, but he's been suspended on Twitter for like the last like month and a half. So I don't know
yeah.
where he is, or I don't know if he's coming back.
All right. And yeah. So which one is the Indiegogo exclusive? Is it?
The Indiegogo exclusive is the keep going down.
Oh,
Well, you're on
cosplay.
Kickstarter, right?
Or I mean Kickstarter exclusive. Sorry.
That's the Kickstarter exclusive cosplay cover. That's by Lynn. You also get those signed. She's gonna, and when you order them, they're going out to her, and she's gonna personally sign each one of them.
Oh, that's nice.
So she's excited about that, and she's never done a comic before. She's a professional cosplayer, but she's never done a comic book cover before. So she was excited to do this. And then I asked her, I says, do you want to sign them? It's like, do you want to give me your address, or do you want to, send it to the PO box? And she's like, for what? I'm like, the comics. Sending them to you to sign. I was like, you want to sign them, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay then. I'm like, I need a PO box then.
Well, then I need you to give me something to send them to.
So yeah, you're gonna get those signed. You're gonna get those signed by her. She did an amazing job on this. She really did.
I saw she was out and about at some of the like cons dressed as your character.
That was Rumpy Box Tiny Fury. She went out to San Diego Comic-Con dressed as Rogue. She was awesome. She was handing out flyers with the campaign sites on them and a little description of the book. She was awesome. I can't believe she did that for me. I was so grateful to her for that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a nice little. That's some good advertising for you.
Yeah, she is absolutely amazing. I mean, I would never want to piss her off, but she is just she is such a sweet person. Just don't ever piss her off.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, I got Tim Vigil to do a cover for me. I was stoked when he agreed to do a cover for me. I couldn't believe it. Because he doesn't do Twitter. He doesn't do any social media. So I found him so I had to Google search him, and I found his own website, and it had a slot for commissions, and I'm like, what the hell, give it a shot. And I messaged him, and I said, I'm doing my very first comic. Would you please do a cover for me? I've been a fan of yours forever. I met him at a convention years ago. Mm-hmm. He emailed me back a couple of days later. He was like, tell me what your story's about and show me your character. And I sent him a bunch of pictures and gave him a quick description of what the book was about. And he messaged me back. He's like, yo, your character is booty badass. He goes, yeah, I'll do a cover for you. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. And then what was really cool was I even got the original mailed to me. And I got his address, so that's also cool.
Now he's gonna stalk him.
like I called up my friend. I was like, he's like, oh, you got it? I was like, yeah. I also have his address. He's like, dude, we're going to California.
Pay him a little visit.
We started Google mapping his house. We're like, look, that's his house. That's his house.
You guys look like two goons from Home Alone showing up. He's going to try to protect himself.
Yeah. Tim's gonna be like carrying a shotgun around the house.
Peeping through the blinders. Some bitch going to show up sooner or later. What next?
Dave's gonna be coming around.
I'm like, sign my book. Yeah, he was awesome. He was just so laid back.
For commissions.
And he was just like, I'm gonna draw your character sitting on a man subduing another man with her ass. I'm like, you're Tim Vigil. I'm not telling you what to do. And actually, I was like, wow, that's actually a lot calmer than most of the stuff I've seen you draw. So I'll take it.
It's a good looking piece. We got another cover here.
That one is that one's only limited to 25 covers. That was done by Bad Hunter. He did a great job on it. He actually messaged me. He was like, he's like, dude, I'm like looking at your campaign. He's like, I love your character. He's like, can I draw her? Can I, can I draw her? She just looks like so much fun to do. And I was like, well, you want to do a cover for me? He's like, yeah. So he came up with that and gave it to me, and I put it on as a limited to only 25 copies.
Let's see. What's Pastor that says, shit, I think I just tweeted what I was going to say in chat. Interesting tweet. Write something about not having any pants on. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that out on Twitter going, I have no pants on. Like,
I hope it had nothing to do with the video we're talking about.
I don't think Twitter needs to know that, man.
So let's put in a link to the Rogue cosplayer. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we got Hojo popping in. Hello, sir. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. What's this here?
And that is another exclusive cover that I got by The Art of Matthew. He did the promo sticker for me for people who signed up and back a physical copy. And I loved his work, and he kind of put out a tweet that he was having some problems financially. His dog was sick, and he's like, having trouble coming up with the money to take him to the vet. And I got a 6-pound Chihuahua, so it's my only weakness I have. I was like, dude, do a cover for me and just tell me how much you want. And I was like, and it's fine, like, here. So he did that for me, and I was like, I'll put it up on Kickstarter and do a 25 limit copy on it. And it came out beautiful.
People, you gotta back this one. It saves dogs' lives.
Yeah.
Save a puppy.
Backing that book will save a puppy's life. There. Guilt trip.
Dave's gonna post a sad picture of the dog at the bottom of the campaign, like, please support.
It's a good idea. That will work.
Oh, there's Sam.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
How's it going? Oh, Shane.
I know.
You there?
I am here. I told Chris I was going to come on. So
what's up, Dave?
I want to
going on, man. And
Doing good.
that is the Kickstarter exclusive. That one's done by Kitty.
Okay. So this is our exclusive for Kickstarter.
I want to get kicked with those legs. That looks like that was some mean ass legs.
She crushes those watermelons regularly.
Yeah. She's the definition of death by snoo snoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The pelvis crusher.
What's this here? Oh, stickers. Okay. Got more booby stickers. And we've got the
booby
again.
Yep, that's a 6x9 print you can order, and she'll be signing those too if you want to get those.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool that the cosplay lady also signed them. I think that's pretty neat.
I thought it was pretty neat that she went to advertise it at a con too, if I heard right.
And then that is a free cover that you will get if you back if you get the give me the red package, which is all the covers for $90. You get that cover for free.
How many covers do you have in total?
Different covers.
Yeah, I got a lot of covers. I definitely went overboard with covers. I like way too many artists, and I definitely went overboard on covers.
How many do you have in total?
Let's see. 3 cosplay covers, 2 of those, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11.
And with 3 exclusive. So
yeah. So that's including the exclusive. So yeah, I definitely went over with covers, but
so that means there's 8 regular covers, 3 exclusives.
Yes. Well, actually, yeah, yeah. I definitely went overboard with covers, but I just like so many artists that I just was like, you know what, I don't care. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who I wanted to have as a guest artist on the cover, and I'm like, dude, if I just want everybody.
Right. You know, you're just like, well, I want you. I want you. I want you.
I don't want to decide. I want all of them.
Right. You're like, okay, so far. But I mean, I've seen some of the campaigns on Kickstarter that have like you know, from like A to like almost like you know, J for like covers. I'm like, dude.
Yep.
All right, what else we got here? We got
that is a free 6x9 print homage cover done by De Silva. If you get a physical copy of Rogue, and then in the add-on section, if you get a physical copy of his book, Liza Ray, if you get both of them, you'll get that free. It's a 6x9 print.
Oh, okay, it's like a collaboration.
Yep.
All right.
Those are his books.
Oh, I like the cover of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Wait, this is somebody else's book?
Yeah, these are De Silva's books, Liza Ray.
So you can get his books on your campaign as well
Yep.
on the Kickstarter.
Yep.
I believe you're still on Kickstarter right now, right?
Yeah. They're in the add-on section.
I like his hatch work there.
Yeah, he does really great work. He's a really great guy to work with.
Let me see here. Did we pass that interior work? I think we did. Yeah. All right, so we'll scroll up here. I'll show you some of the interior work there, Hojo. Show it off a little here. While we're doing that, let me see what everybody else is saying. Oh, we got Mr. Fisk. Hello, hello.
Hello, Chris.
That genuine surprise in Sammy's voice. Come on now. There we go. Tenants. There we go. There's the minigun. That is not my confession video, Pal Rider. You quit spreading fake news. Oh my gosh.
She's not gonna let that one go, is it? That's not going away for a while.
No. No. It'll never go away, just like everything else.
No, it's one of those jokes where you're like, yeah, that's not going away. Oh boy.
And I called Mr. Officer for nothing. That's right.
Sorry. Did I miss something? I had to go answer the door.
No, you're good. He went back to show some of the artwork.
We're showing some of the interiors here because Ojo asked about it.
All right, just in case I missed a question or something, because I heard the doorbell and I just waiting for delivery.
Oh, what are we getting delivered today? Anything good?
My Logan's getting his new. I got his new iPhone is coming in. I got my cover. Yeah, I got my cover.
Man, last time I was on here was a Switch. This kid's getting spoiled over here.
I'm getting my Samsung S23 cover that I'm waiting for, and I'm getting what's Albator in English? That's Captain Harlock, the complete edition. But in French, since it's half price in French, and I don't give a fuck. I read both languages. That's the advantage of being bilingual.
Peter says, Sim, you don't need any more covers. You already have the most awesomest interior back cover.
You ain't wrong. I do have the most awesome interior back cover by him.
He says, I'm happy to hear McGee's The Good Night 2 got funded. Me too, Fitz.
And to be honest, I've said it before. If I could have afforded it, I would have probably bought that freaking painting and have it in my room.
Some more interiors here. Oh, Glenn's here. Hey, Glenn. Hope you're doing all right over there on Facebook.
Oh, what's up, Glenn?
Oh, he's on the Book of Faces.
He's a fellow Kirby boy.
Yeah. I actually just signed up with Facebook too and joined some of the indie rooms to try and help.
Yeah, so I've been telling people to do that for a long time because Twitter is great, but you do need to go on Facebook and hit those groups.
Yeah, I mean,
Facebook is shit. Facebook is shit to shit.
Yeah,
to
and
have
every
people show your
platform.
shit, but the groups are worth it though.
Oh yeah, like I already signed up for like 4 or 5 groups in there, and it definitely works because you can just post all day and it just keeps looping through, and people see it on a daily basis, and it just keeps looping and looping. So I mean, it's a lot better. It for more people to see it. It's definitely worth it to do it to do on Facebook, because Twitter you can post, but somebody could see it now, or somebody could see it 6 months from now. The way the algorithm works, it's like you never know. If you don't load it up with hashtag everything, it doesn't circulate too well.
That's the new hashtag. Hashtag everything.
Yeah, it's just they should make the hashtag for that. It's like, what is it?
It's just
hashtag everything.
Hashtag everything.
Whatever you're hashtagging, this includes it.
The classic
in the
bell
USA.
bottoms.
All right. So if you're interested in Liza Ray as well, you can find that over on Kickstarter.
So is there a crossover coming soon with those two characters?
So they have a crossover print.
I know.
No, I haven't worked on anything with a crossover yet, but I backed his books, and he did the promo video for him, and I've seen a lot of other creators do like little promo things like that, like little 6x9 prints, like, hey, back this book and this book, and you'll get a collage 6x9 print. So I was like, you know what? Again, my very first campaign, my very first book. So I'm just taking advice from everything that I've seen and from people, and just trying things out and seeing if it works, if it does well. I'm not sure. We'll find out at the end.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so they're talking about the Narwhal and Cecil giving McGee the last bump on the finish line. Yep. I popped into Narwhal's stream there with her and was listening in. I was actually awake for it. Let's see. And he said we also got some backers during the show on Monday. Damn right we did.
Yeah.
Went almost 4 hours but without dead air.
Bell Rider says, Sim, we can work something out as long as you cover shipping. Yeah, but the size you did that thing, that shipping's probably gonna be like over $100. But yeah, we'll talk about it.
Well, yeah, that's why he said as long as you cover shipping.
Yeah, I know.
Now, since you put all three on all three different funding sites, do they end at the same time as well? I didn't know how that works with Indiegogo Plus.
Yes,
Kickstarter.
all three started on the 26th of July, and all will end on the 26th of August.
Oh yeah, because you said you wanted all the backers to kind of get the same time, right?
Yeah, so this way I can send everything to the printers with a larger number.
Which one's winning? Looks like your Kickstarter looks like it's doing better so far than Indiegogo.
Kickstarter's actually doing better. Kickstarter's doing better, the best out of all three so far.
Okay.
It's Kickstarter, then Fund My Comics, and then Indiegogo.
Yeah, Dave front loaded all those booby images there to draw in those Kickstarter.
Well, listen, I've seen all the nude stuff on Kickstarter. I'm like, okay, well, I'll put all my, because not everybody's into nude covers and boobs. Some people just are not into it, and it's fine. And I'm like, I want to appeal to everybody. So
yeah,
I put all the nude stuff on Kickstarter because that's where it just always seemed to sell really well. I was like, all right, I'll keep all the nude stuff on there, and then the regular PG-13 covers I'll use on Fund My Comics and Indiegogo. So this way, if you want that, you go to this one platform. You don't have to worry about, because some people see that stuff and they're like, oh, I'm not interested in it because of that. I'm like, okay, well, you don't have to look at it. It's not there.
let's see. Past Master Dan, I think, leaving us. His duty calls. Probably go poop. see. 4 hours. Yeah, we were on for a while. Glenn said he's working on a crowdfunder for Hatch and about to begin drawing a World War II story. If I pull it off, it'll be the best thing I've done. Stay tuned. Oh, yes, I am curious, Glenn. I want to hear more about this World War II story. Yeah, and of course, Hatch looked pretty fun. So yeah,
Chris perked right up to that.
I will be staying tuned. Let's see. No, we already went over that one. More links. All right. I'm going to drop Kickstarter, and then we can jump over to the Fund My Comic one. Which one is it? There it is. I got so many tabs open. Let's see. We got up to 355 on this one. 16 days to go. So this one's back. So the only one that's not funded is the Indiegogo one then.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the one we need to get worked on.
Yeah, that's not easy promoting 3 different links. You should probably create yourself your link tree. Like create a link tree for Rogue, and you can put all 3 links in one shot, so people can just click the one that.
Huh. I didn't think about doing that.
Oh, there you go.
Huh.
Just create yourself a link.
Thank you for the advice.
Call it Rogue or Rogue, the American Dream, and put all 3 links in them. Like that, you only
Where
have
do I go?
to
Linktree?
Yeah, Linktree. It's a free website. Use the free one, and then you can create it all in one shot. Yep. If you go on my, to have an idea what it looks like, go on my Twitter. You're gonna see my description.
Yeah.
There's Linktree. If you click on it, you're gonna see that I have all my social media plus extra links, and you can do that with all your campaigns. You can have all 3 campaigns there. So you only have to promote one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been promoting for all 3.
I know.
Posted for Twitter, posted for GoGo, this one, and I'm like, oh, God. So yeah, that would definitely solve a lot of problems and a lot of tweets. You know, I keep running out of tweets. I keep getting the message from Twitter going, "You've exceeded your max limit for the day." I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, that's it. So like that, you just have to promote. You just have to create one promotion, and you put your link tree for a Rogue, and you have all 3 there, and they just click on it, and they'll take them wherever you want.
Huh. Thank you very much.
No problem. You can even add a little description in that little widget that they create there, so you can go like, here's the Kickstarter, you get the nude covers. Here's Indiegogo, you get that cover.
Huh. All right. Thank you very much. I will definitely do that after we get out of here.
You'll see, it's not that long. You'll see, it's not too complicated, and I've been telling that to everybody. It's since somebody brought it up to me. And I went to play with it. I'm like, that's very useful because you can have everything in one shot.
Yeah. And that is that one is the free 6x9 print for all backers.
So how many prints? How many prints gonna come with the book? Because so far I've heard there's 3 prints or something, 3-4 prints.
More than that.
What 6x9 prints?
Yeah.
Well, each platform has their own 6x9 print, depending on which platform you back from. So each one has their own. And that's the one for Fund My Comics. And that was done again by Lubinson and Sims Harry. He did the coloring. They work great together, and they're just awesome to work with. Yeah, that's my extreme image homage 6x9 print. The old Rob Liefeld days where everybody was bulked up to the size of that.
You mean the manga thing? Because that's where they got it from. Because even if you look at Rob Liefeld, that's one of the things people don't know. Before he decided to go full manga influence, look at his first freaking art before. It was way more Coburn type of stuff.
Yeah,
like the regular Marvel type of feel.
Marvel style, yeah. Then he started.
Then he went full manga-ish and over the top muscles and a mix of manga and Kirby. That's what they did. That's what Image did. Like they all said it. A lot of their inspiration was Massimiliano.
You think
Yeah.
this lady's jacked? Is she on the juice, Dave? Is she juicing?
And this one looks like she is.
He's asking if she's on steroids, or if she has a super serum that makes her become
Yeah.
like
She's juicing.
she's bulky.
Let's see.
I like them bulky. I like them
They
strong.
call it.
I
a
like that snoo that crushed my pelvis.
That's my shoo 6x9 print.
You will not be walking out of here.
That's Melvin, isn't it?
Sentence is death. Yes, I have, and that's exclusive for Fund My Comics. I did a team up with him, same deal. If you back any physical copy of Rogue, and then if you go over and back any physical copy of his book Melvin, you get that 6x9 print for free.
Oh, so you have to back his to get this print.
Yep. Yeah, you back any physical copy of his book and any physical copy of my book, and you'll get that for free.
Okay.
Yeah, I put his link, and then his link for his campaign is right underneath that picture too.
So I was just about to recommend the link tree. Oh, come on now. What is this? Just say.
Just saying.
Oh.
You have. Hey, Chris, how dare you treat your chat that way? Welcome, just saying.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Keep it up.
I'm going to change my Twitter name now to Just Saying.
I don't think Sim was here for the just saying thing, but
Yeah, apparently it's a trigger word now if you say Just Saying.
yeah, it triggers.
Yeah,
Chris.
it's the the top of mansplaining. You start by I'm just saying.
Just saying. I'm going to make that a hashtag now and see how far it goes.
I'm just saying you're wrong, you know.
Hashtag Just Saying.
Hey, Pixel Trader. All right, so we went through all three. There's a lot you got going on in these campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm confused. It was
Chris, like, I don't know what's going on now.
yeah, it was
It's almost kind of best to go with whichever platform you like to back on and kind of maybe choose from there.
Yeah, depending on what if you want an exclusive cover or if you just or what because I also know that some people are loyal Indiegogo fans and some people are loyal Kickstarter fans where it's like no, I only order from here because I don't like filling out new forms and I don't like filling out new credit card forms and signing up for things. Nope, I just back from this one site and that's it. I know there's people out there like that, so I also chose all three. I was like, pick your poison.
Right. So, what was the exclusive Fund My Comic cover?
The exclusive. Scroll down, and I will.
Let me go back to it here because I don't remember seeing it. Here, let me scroll all the way up here. So we've got the Akira.
Yep.
Characters, interiors. Oh wait, is that it there?
It's on the side. Yeah, they're on the side. That's the exclusive one. That's the Weapon X homage cover.
Okay, so that's not advertised on the main page then.
No. Unfortunately, when I was setting up Fund My Comics, again, my first platform I'm ever setting up, so I didn't add the covers to the details. And unfortunately, if you, because I asked Luke about this, if you change your detail sheet, if you change anything on it, it goes back under It goes back under the approval process again. You have to go through the whole approval process again. So, and that's like anywhere from a day to 2 days. So that means for 1 to 2 days, the site would be shut down. And I just didn't want to I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do it just to add pages. I was like, you know what? I was like, lesson learned. It's cool. I mean, I understand the process because it's like,
Yeah.
if
Don't
you
they have?
approve it, and then I can put anything I want on it, and I can change
Dave,
everything up on it afterwards.
don't they have? Don't they have an update place?
No, not
You know what?
for not for details. They have you can update your prices. You can change your prices as long as nothing was backed
Okay,
already.
so they don't have a segment just to do updates. Yeah, we've succeeded or we've done this because you could put the cover.
Yeah.
No,
You
like
can.
Indiegogo, like has like you have the story, then you have updates that you can do. That would
Yeah.
not affect the campaign. If they have updates, you can go put the cover in there, and it wouldn't. It
Yeah,
wouldn't change
no,
anything.
not on Fund My Comics. He told me that if I change anything on the detail page, in the description
That's what
of
I'm saying. If they have an update segment, you could do it there. Though.
yeah,
Check into it
I'll have to look into that a little bit more.
because if they
But
do
yeah,
have like a
that's
that's
the
a bit where
exclusive cover, and then if you scroll down or up, I don't know which one, you'll also see the exclusive cosplay cover too. I think it's done. Yep, that's the exclusive cosplay cover by Lynn.
Okay. And I also seen, where is it? There's another one we ain't seen yet. This limited.
Oh
photo.
yes, and then I have that one. That one was done by Philip Grom. Um, he messaged me, and again, he was like, he did a lot of he did all of the little characters for the description pages for me. He did all of those for me. And he did a great job, and he also did a 6x9 print for a perk for me. And he messaged me, and he's like, I'm kind of hurting for cash, dude. He's like, you have any work, or anybody's looking for work? I was like, nah, dude. I was like, I'm actually really good. I was like, but if you're short or you're a little tight, I'll help you and do what I can. I was like, why don't you do a cover for me, and I'll throw it up on one of the campaigns. I was like, if you're tight, you're tight. I've been there myself, so I know. So, all right, dude. So I had him do that one for me. It came out fucking beautiful. I mean, I fucking love it. So that's exclusive to Fund My Comics, and that's limited to only 25 copies.
Okay. Yeah, you got so many of these dang covers.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it was definitely.
You got so many of them, you can't even fit them on the main page.
Well, you could it's real simple. Just buy one of them all. Just buy them all. Problem
Just go down
solved.
here, just scroll down and buy just the buy all.
Right? Just buy them all. Now you don't need to decide about which one you want. Just buy them all. Problem
Don't even
solved.
think
Move
about
on.
it. Just scroll down and buy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna kick you.
And I'm kicked off the show.
Good God. Let me see. Picture says there are updates. Which says yes, they have that. It says if you change the details, yes, it goes under review, but the updates section is available.
Yeah, you can update it, but it'll go back under review. And then the site goes, and then you can't. The site, the site will be shut down for until it goes on, until it's reapproved again.
See that, but it does confirm that there's an update section where you can go do an update and people will see your stuff. So
yeah,
go there and put your covers. Go, here's the covers.
He says no, updates is separate.
There you go. So you can go do the update and it won't affect anything. There you go.
Okay.
So you just go there, put your 2 variant covers. Goes, here are the 2 variant covers in high res or whatever. People will get to see them. Always happy to help.
It says this is weird. I can click on Dave's Twitter and am not asked to sign up, but on a lot of Twitter pages like Chris's, I can't see shit without signing in. Musk needs to get his shit together. I don't know. I couldn't when I was trying to go and tag Dave into my promotion tweet. I couldn't even bring him up. It didn't bring him up on the list of people. or nothing. Even after I like typed his in completely, it still wouldn't bring it up. I was like, what is going on?
I'm just all sorts of pain in the ass today, aren't I?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, he says updates is separate. Just don't change your details. Okay, and then Hudja says updates are like a mailing list to all backers. Okay. Or la update if you're friends. Twitter's customer support is effing horrible. Oh no. All right, so yeah, lots of pages and lots of covers. So you've got plenty of options, folks.
Yeah, and for 100, and I'll tell you, for 121 pages, you won't be bored reading this. Not at all.
I mean, $15, 120 pages. That's certainly not a bad price point.
Yeah, and then by the middle of this week, we're gonna have digital versions available for people. So those will be added on by the end of the week. And those will be going for $5 a pop. So if money's tight, you can just grab a digital version for $5.
There you go. If you want to sample it out before you commit to a physical.
Yep. Yeah.
Dave been shadow banned on Twitter. I tried typing in to see what would come up, and I can't even pop up either.
I don't think I've been shadow banned on Twitter.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it won't be the first time.
Yeah, I can't.
I couldn't bring him up.
Like, he comes up when I search for him,
Oh, does it?
but I can't get him to come up when I try to tag him in a post.
Huh.
Yeah, if I type Dave in the search bar, he's one of the first ones. But then if I'm like Dave in an nope.
Nope. Huh. Yeah, it's weird too for me too. Like when I'm like trying to tag like Sim, like for your book, like for your cover, like sometimes your name will pop up right at the top of the list. And I'm like, all I gotta do is put SI in, your name pops up. And then there's times I'll write SI, nothing. And I'll write out your full name, nothing. And then I have to literally go to your page. I have to go to your page and then go back to the tweet, and then your name will pop up. It's it's fucking weird.
Yeah, it happens to me too when I try to add some people sometimes.
Yeah, Twitter's weird. Like, it's just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm like,
but they are changing a lot of stuff in the coding, so we do have to expect that there's going to be some problems.
Hojo's asking how many pages are done, and what you said, the whole book's finished, right? You're just waiting to print.
Yep. Whole book is done. All 121 pages are done. Kitty is lettering it now, and it'll be done by mid next
October,
week.
Right?
Well, the book will be done. The book will be fully done by the time the campaign is over.
Yeah. And you say you're going to mailing them out and all that.
Yeah. So like, as soon as that campaign, so we'll probably be even done before the campaign is over. So we'll be able to go. I'll be able to send out a proof and make sure everything is all set for that. And then I'm gonna start ordering some of the stickers. I'm gonna start ordering some of those by the end of this week too. So everything will be done and ready to ship by the end of July, by the end of September and beginning of October.
Yeah,
everything will be ready to ship out. So no worries about getting your book.
All right. So we answered that one. X is what you call a brand that doesn't exist. It just says stop dead naming. It's X. Picture says splitting audiences on an initial launch is a bold move. I wouldn't recommend it. Also, I'd have focused on a main, alt, and exclusive cover for individual platforms. That said, I dig the Akira one.
The Akira one was actually Kitty's idea. He wanted he wanted to do a main cover. I was like, well, yeah, you need to do a main cover for me. He's like, I was like, well, can I do something that I really want to try and do? I was like, yeah, go ahead, dude, have fun. And he was like, I always wanted to do this cover, and he did the idea one. It came out beautiful.
Well, we don't have a photo for the cosplay one.
Coming soon.
Over here on the Indiegogo. It says photo coming soon.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to go back there and fix that one. I said I definitely did not realize the pain of doing 3 campaigns all at once.
That's just me. I hear you. Like, just the fact of having my regular the old campaign that I had to stop. Remember when I had to move? So I stopped that campaign, launched a second chance campaign on the Indiegogo, and I keep forgetting that I launched a Kickstarter. Sometimes I do it. I go do my monthly update and I forget Kickstarter. Like, it happened twice that I had when I went to Kickstarter. I'm like, I'm sorry, I skipped the last 2 months. Here's a summarization of the updates I did on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
I am
My
sorry.
bad.
I will do better. I am not used to being on Kickstarter. And like, I will do better in the future. I will try and not forget. But yeah, it happens. And so far, nobody's pissed at me. I just got an email one day. It's like, I think you're forgetting the update. Oh. That was cool though. You know, one of the backers like, I think you're forgetting the update. Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've seen an update on Indiegogo, but not on Kickstarter. Oh, whoa. Fair enough. Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh,
Dunko Zipper.
Yo, what's up, Dunko?
He says, pure 90s style action, badass women with guns and cheesy one-liners. Almost sounds like a marriage announcement. I like it.
That is exactly how I wrote the book. I took everything that I loved from the 90s movies and comics, and I packed it all in. The fun of the book is going to be finding all the homage lines that I used from movies.
I just noticed something. Like, the interior, it's going to be black and white or in color?
No, the interior is going to be all black and white.
Oh, black and white. Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying before, I love black and white. Like, I loved your first book that was in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I loved it.
But it's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of doing a black and white for Blood Hunt 2 before I do the colored edition.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of people.
and...
There's a lot of people that jumped in and said that they really like the black and whites. I'm like, I need to respect the people that started from black and white and Blood Hunt. So I'm highly thinking about doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just shows off so much more detail in the artwork, and everything. It really does. I grew up on black and white books, so you know. Plus, it's cheaper to print.
It's cheaper to print, it's also cheaper to produce when you think about it. But yeah.
So I was like, well, it's a 2-for-1 deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the Rogue one for Dunko Zipper, the Rogue Indiegogo still needs funding, but if you're looking for Booba, you can head over to the Kickstarter. It's got a lot of Booba on it. And then also Fund My Comic. There's also a campaign for it as well. With exclusive, and they all got like exclusive covers and exclusive like little prints and doodads, all kinds of things to check out.
And a cosplay cover that looks like she can wrestle you.
Oh, she is
That too.
built I would say this before. She is the absolute most sweetest person to talk to. Sweetest person to talk to in the world. But I was so intimidated just even messaging her. I'm just like, oh my God, please don't hit me. I'm like, hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but
you don't want to piss her off because you don't want to open your door in the morning and getting a fistful of it.
Right. I'm like, and she's just the sweetest person. And I'm like, you're really intimidating to talk to.
And then we got Let's see. Pixel Trader saying, I did an Akira cover for Little Mermaid, but never finished it because I made the hard choice to cut down the number of covers we offered. I might make it a trading card. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you got it already made, you might as well take that
Might as
art and do something with it. Like a print or a trading card makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, every time somebody says X with Twitter, I think of DMX.
Yeah, I don't like this whole X thing. I'm
X
like,
gonna give it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
X will give it to you.
I'm like, so now instead of saying tweet, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna X you. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. I liked it. I don't mind it. I don't know. I saw X for expression. But the thing is, you know why it's called X, right?
No,
I
what?
had no idea.
You don't know why?
No.
No.
It's
I didn't really look into it.
it's Elon Musk's first company. If you check
Yeah,
on it, it's the
did
first
back in
company.
the day.
It's the first company he started and joined with and was merged into what became PayPal.
Huh.
So X.com was his first ever company that he created, and now he's using that name to rebrand Twitter.
Huh.
That's still dumb.
And the entire idea
Yeah.
was to try and create what he's doing with it, which is monetization, exchange, transfer money, the fact that we can work for each other, pay each other through that platform. That's what he wants to do. Yeah.
Yeah, still should have stuck with Twitter.
You say that. So some people, but you say that, but it does have a bad reputation for certain people.
I mean, it's going to have the same reputation no matter what, right?
Yeah, it's still
I
good.
mean, the audience is still there.
Yeah, still the same website. Plus, I mean, Twitter.
Still the same website. They're replacing the coding, but
It had name brand. I mean, it.
Yeah.
Tweet.
I mean, you bought a brand. Why rebrand it? You just come up with your own. Man.
it depends when you want to take it down. It all depends on the purpose why you bought it, dude. If you bought it because you wanted to identify the problem and show the people that there's actually corruption and this and that in the back, and then you want to take it down and make it into your own, it's the smartest thing to do when you think about it, instead of doing like Truth Social, where you're going to try and start your own social media with your own branding, all this. You're not going to be able to compete with Twitter. Well, you're going to buy it, destroy it, bring it down, and then rebrand would be way better. But now that said, you invested $44 billion in that fucking name. Might as well stick to it. Maybe you could have called it Twitter X.
Yeah.
With X.
You're making Elon Musk sound like he's like the billionaire version of the Joker, where he's like, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
I can see
What
you
the fuck
being
you talking
a
about?
laugh, sitting there in an office chair.
It is about the money. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's just sitting
That's
in
exactly what I'm saying. Instead of wasting money and building a new platform to compete with Twitter, like Truth Social or others that are not making it, he decided to actually buy Twitter and turn it into what he wants, which I think is the smartest thing when you think about it, when you're trying to compete with Facebook and fucking Twitter. Like, that was the best case scenario, because if you would have built a new one, it would have been having trouble like all the other ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, all those other.
I still think
platforms
I don't. Do you think? How about this? Do you think it improved like people coming to it now
Yep.
by changing it to X? Do you think more people's coming to it?
I don't think it's the changing to us. Just the fact that he's changing it has opened people to come back to it. And I'm sorry, I don't miss the one that left. Fuck off.
I agree.
I don't think he needed to change the brand name to bring new people in. That was already highly advertised that he.
I'm not defending it. I'm explaining it. I'm telling you why it's happening. I'm not defending it. What the fuck?
You sound pretty defended right
And
now.
dude, I can explain to you how cancer kills people. Doesn't mean I'm defending it.
Down, Sam. I'm just giving
You guys have been married for way too long.
Yes. That's why
Hospital.
they pull this show. Mom and Dad
You
like
said
too much.
this? How dare you say this, Sim?
I'm going to my phone. I'm already in my
You
room.
guys have been married for way too long.
Don't you fucking talk back to me, man.
I'm having bad flashbacks here, like being back at home with
We
my
do know
parents.
who wears the
Like,
dress in the family.
He's already looking for the 2x4 now. He's like, you piece of shit. I got my rifle right there, and I'm gonna fuck.
I'm having bad flashbacks here, being stuck on with my parents here again. Jesus.
To me, if he was trying to like, compete and want to do his own thing, like to me, Twitter's a lot like with like Twitch or these streaming things. You need to get the big influencers on your site. So if he was like gonna make his own, you make your own, and then you incentivize these big names to jump over and be exclusive and do all that.
Yeah, but I think that one of the reasons is quite simple. Like I think it's stupid, keep the name, add X at the end or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Make it a new version of it, but keep the name. The idea I think that's going on is, do you want to run a company that's going to be attached to everything that's been coming out of Twitter, all the corruption, the government, this, the that, the this, the silencing, the this? At a certain point, maybe you do want to put a stand in there and go, you know what? We don't want to do this shit. We don't want to be attached to everything that's been done before.
Yeah, I
can understand where it comes from, and just going X, X marks the spot. I don't know. I think that
Edgelord edition.
But I do agree with you guys that you buy a fucking brand, try and keep it. Maybe call it Twitter X or Twitter Green. I don't know. Do something Twitter Silver or Twitter Gold, like something else to represent that. The rebirth of fucking Twitter after being purged, like the Phoenix.
Oh, I know that movie.
Yeah, that would have been cool, right? Like redo Twitter as a Phoenix. That would have been kind of cool, rebirth from burning itself.
And everybody can click on the little icon of the bird burning up.
Yeah. And then it turns out
Sebastian. The little like crab that looks like he's like a meth head or something.
And yeah, Shane, you are right. You made a good one, but you have to make it in the chat.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Death by Clam.
Sometimes you have a good one and you fucking do it in the chat. You don't even say it. Just
Fisk, Death by Clam. Are you talking about the Tim Vigil cover? Hey, where's that at? Oh, it's not on here. Where's it at? There it is. You can see it in that little thumbnail.
I have it. Yep, there it is.
Smothering a man with her.
I agree with him. Twitter is such a bother. Erasing that name was from existence is a pro move. Yeah, there you go. Because it has such a bad reputation, especially with everything that's been coming out from the fucking algorithm that they found. All the corruption, the silencing, the laptop shit, the this, the that. The Canadian government telling them to take shit down. Same thing with the U.S. government. It's kind of fucking stupid. Do you want to keep that going after you paid $44 million for something? Maybe you would want to rebrand too, So far, I have to say one thing. It's still my favorite social media.
Let's see. The platform formerly known as Twitter.
Because Facebook is shit. Instagram is not that great. I just tried Threads not too long ago. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, Instagram is not good. I don't like Instagram because you can't put any websites attachments to your posts. Because I was doing it. I was copying and pasting the links on all my posts on Instagram. So finally somebody messaged me and was like, the links don't work on Instagram, right? I was like, no. Links don't work. You got to literally put in, after you put whatever you're typing, you got to put link in your bio, and you got to put the link in your bio. I'm like, well, that's fucking stupid. Who wants to do that?
It's still good to have it just for people to come across it and
Yeah, I mean, it's good to tell people.
Not one of the better.
I tried Truth Social too, and it's one of the stupidest one I tried. Sorry, Trump.
Yeah, I tried to do it. I'm like, well, let's see what this thing is. I'm like, well, this makes no sense.
It makes no sense, dude. I just posted the regular cover of Natverse 2. The one that I penciled and painted over by Inkspot, the one with the bike. There's nothing there. I posted that in, and it was flagged for indecent things. So now for the dangerous content, I'm like, what? Because there's a guy riding a bike and shooting a guy in the face. Okay, fine. So I put that up. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be using that much.
Well, I definitely won't be able to use it then.
I know. Sensitive content. I'm like,
when your name becomes a verb. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
X is horrible branding. They need retweet to repost, and I'm completely mistaking it for report.
No, it's an expression. What the fuck you talking about? That's all you should do. Express yourself.
X social would have been much better.
Yeah.
Let's see. X by itself is effing terrible for a product branding.
Yeah, John goes at first like Sim. Then I hope that the really, really big and important brands don't get the idea to change their names, like Bloodhound, for example.
Sim is just trying to explain this, Sugar. Just say, "Oh, shut up." And I know what he was doing. I was just giving my opinion.
So Dunkel Ziffer says, then I already read it, so it's okay. You just didn't pay attention. But unless I get into a legal fight, I'm not changing that name. I might get into a legal fight eventually with the game Bloodhunt that came out after my book. Piece of shit.
What came out? What?
The game Bloodhunt
Oh yeah.
from Vampire the Masquerade.
Huh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm keeping it going, but if they come after me, I'm gonna fight.
Uncle Ziffer saying
Well,
Blood
I think
some saying Blood Hunt is such a milquetoast name, it would be an improvement to change it.
Well, see, now Bloodhound is a common name, is a common word, so you can't trade like because I mean I even had the same thing with my character. Like I had some people message me like, "You're gonna get sued by Marvel." I'm like, "No, I'm not, dude." I'm like you can't use the name Rogue. I'm like, "Yes, I can because Rogue is a common name. It's in the dictionary. You can't trademark a common word." I was like, "You can't."
It's
I was like,
to be honest, that's touchy. But yeah.
I was like, you can trademark the way that they design it,
Yep.
and the character that's attached to it, that is trademarked, and I can't use the same lettering style or the same logo that they use and use it for my book. I can't do that. And I can't use the same character. I was like, but the name itself I can still use. So I think you should be fine because Bloodhound's a common name and word that everybody uses. As long as it's not designed exactly the same way that they have it, there's no legal things on it.
You know, just saying. So he should have renamed it. Just saying.
Just saying.
Well, you should rename your whole profile.
I'm gonna blow up Twitter tomorrow with just hashtag just saying.
It should have just been called. No. It should have just been called explaining.
Sojo has that game, Sim.
Yeah, it's a free to play game. It's a battle royale type of game. I thought of sending them a cease and desist, but it's a video game. It's okay.
Oh, the vampire one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you can send it. You can
like, I'll let it slide this time.
It's up for me. The thing is, dude, you have to protect it. You have to protect your own IP and your own branding, dude. You're aware of this. Otherwise, you lose your trademark and copyrights. That's how it's done.
Mickey's saying, "Are you going to wear the red dress now, Chris? Why would I be wearing it now? What?
Did we get a backer? Did we get something?
Yeah.
If we did, then you can request for special stuff from Chris.
Yeah.
You can request.
I don't just do stuff for free here. What are you talking about?
A song, a dance, or a dress, like one of the above. But don't push it. Don't push it. Doesn't do shit for free. He's nice. He's nice and all, but he's not pretty for nothing.
Let's see. Red dress. Can you wrench? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I can wrench DJD.
We'll probably start calling him Pretty Penny soon.
DJD. That is mod. Standard mod. Yeah, sure.
What? You didn't even have DJD as mod?
We didn't say anything.
What did you? What did he do to you? I know he's a vampire and everything, but you know.
You know what I'm going to do to you?
What the fuck did you do to me? What the fuck did I do? You think you can do that because you're taller than me? But I'm like 3 times your width, so that's right.
No, I'm just talking shit because I know you're clear up there in Canada and can't come get me.
I'll be moving there soon.
Let's see. Yeah.
Guess who's going to Steel City Con?
Huh? Me?
Guess who's going to Steel City Con?
Well, me, I guess.
Yeah, me too now.
No, you're not.
What are you, the bastard child? Like, you can't go. You're not cool.
You're gonna dictate where I'm going?
No, you ain't got the money to get down there.
You're gonna see that. You're gonna go. Oh, Steel City Con. We got an email from Sugar Chris saying that he wants to boycott Sim from coming to.
I just like how they told you, like, the bastard child. No, you can't come with us.
Boycott Canada's banned from Steel City.
We do this wrestling style.
Let's see. No makeup needed. Town Rider, you'll be happy to know that the little garter thing came in the mail the other day, and something else just came in this morning. I don't know what it is. It's from California.
Probably your stockings or your gloves. Dude looks like
is it the bra?
She's got it.
Oh, yeah. It's the shoulder holders.
They look like they come with their own stuffing.
I don't know. Hold on. Where's the opening for?
I'm really liking this just saying thing. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna really like when I forget to send you links.
Just saying.
Just saying.
No, I hope you enjoyed this time with us, Dave.
I did. I definitely did.
It'll be your last.
Just saying.
Wow, record timing. Where am I welcome in an hour and 45 minutes? I think that's a record.
You're welcome and unwelcome.
Wait, does it go like this?
Okay, it goes with the curb outside.
Chris, wait, what? What's with the bra?
She goes.
You bought a bra for the dress now too?
Of course.
Yep.
It uses the lotion or it gets the hose again.
Laziness, too. There you go.
He's gonna stuff it too, and stuff it good. Stuff it real good.
Things I do. When video game developer trademarked the word edge in game titles, King/Activision tried to trademark the word saga. They lost, but they can still financially destroy people with it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the game industry is kind of
That's one of the things that when I register, because that's the thing I keep telling people, registered your fucking copyrights to the government. It's not that expensive, especially when you print it. When I registered Blood Hunt, I also put on the little comic book, like books, movies, and video games. Get it? And video games. So they can come after me, and I'll probably end up winning.
Or H2 just saying, well, I'm just saying no. Let's see.
But one thing I did notice is that
just saying.
when they started promoting the game, they used to have Blood Hunt as one big word, and now after I got their attention because they started liking and following my shit, they changed the name. They changed the logo to they broke it down in two, so it's Blood Hunt.
Whoops! Oh yeah, big whoops.
So just that makes it that I might not be able to go after them, but they can fuck with me. That's where I'm at. So I'm gonna stand tall because fuck 300.
Oh,
Get it?
Tail Rider's back. Try on the bra. No. Sure, Chris showed us his Wonder Bra. I think Mirio captured that perfectly. In her
Okay,
voice.
Chris, you need to read the next Chris Fist thing.
Hard fuck me. Hard fuck me so hard.
Da-da,
Was she a big fat
da-da,
baby?
da-da.
You fuck me. I fuck me hard.
Hard fuck me so hard.
Oh man.
Then you putting the lip seal on, and you put the little song. You're like, yeah.
Did you
What's
see
that? Goodbye, horses.
She a big fat
Chris
one.
walks out naked with
Alright.
his beard tucked behind his legs.
All right. Was she a big fat lady?
He's got the hair, I guess.
That reminds
Looks
me of
like
that reminds me of the last good Kevin Smith movie, which was Clerks 2.
Yes, that was the last good movie.
The
he
last
made.
good movie he ever fucking did. And the moment you hear that fucking boom, in the back when he's talking, and then you go outside and then you see Jay with his fucking jacket naked, tucked in, with his shit tucked in. He's like, oh yeah, fuck me. And you're like, oh fuck yes.
Great movie.
That was hilarious.
I don't think
Dude, he was good before that. Before Clerks 2, he did some good movie. Clerks was good. Jay and Silent Bob was pretty good. Dogma was fucking good.
Oh, I love Mallrats. That was
Dogma was fucking good. Mallrats was
what
good
the hell
too.
happened to him after those?
As soon as he went full woke and he put his wife in his movie, because that's what started, is putting his wife in his movie, then his daughter, then everything. There's nobody better than his wife and daughter.
Yeah.
And he had a heart attack, and everything ever since is like everything has to be his wife and daughter. Everything has to be everything, and the main star, the best actor that he ever worked with, is his wife and daughter. I'm like,
Well,
you mean the ugly cunts, the ugliest cunts you have in your movies?
And it's so funny because his first movie he did, the first Clerks, was in black and white, and he produced it himself because nobody in Hollywood would give him a job. Yeah. And now, and somebody said this, and it really does fit. He pretended all those years to be like the guy who didn't want to sit at the cool table, who wanted to show everybody I could do it myself. But in reality, all he ever wanted to do was be that cool guy to sit at the table.
No.
And he was willing to do whatever it took to get there.
Dave, it's simpler than that. All the cool guys that were all like, I'm on edge, I'm cool, I'm doing this, they all got #MeToo and went full fucking woke. They all did this. All the people that were outside, fuck censor, fuck this, they're not asking for it. Why? Because they had #MeToo because they did a party with somebody. Get it?
Yeah.
Because remember where he comes from. His best friend is fucking Jay. They used to party. They used to party late hours, with fucking bands and shit. Like, that's just. They did a fucking movie in Clerks 2 where it's about there's a joke about bestiality. Okay? You probably fucked the wrong one and he got #MeToo.
Well, Hojo's heading out. He says this has been entertaining, gents. Take it easy. Yeah, you too, Hojo.
Better, Hojo.
Sugar, I can only prevent you from bad choices if you dive head first into them before I can say, holy shit, didn't see that coming.
So I have a question.
Follow that ass. I mean the rogue cosplayer. And that ass is what you want.
One question. Does the I don't know, is she a real ginger?
Oh, what, my cosplayer? No.
Yeah.
No, that's a wig.
So the curtain doesn't match the drapes. Got it. Is she a blonde, a dark hair, or whatever?
She dyes her hair a lot. So I'm actually not sure what her natural color is. I met her when her hair was bleached blonde, and then it was brown, and now it's purple. So I'm not actually sure what her natural color is. I'm afraid to ask her. She's
just a cosplayer. She doesn't do wrestling or something.
She is a professional cosplayer and a model. She said that she was doing modeling for years, and she if you go to her Twitter page, it's all filled up with her doing professional cosplay photographs and
I'm asking because
everything.
the first time I saw her, she looked like a wrestler more than anything else.
Oh yeah, she is
I
jacked.
thought you picked a wrestler. You know.
Oh yeah, no, like she is jacked beyond belief. She just works out a lot. And when I came across her page and I saw her pictures and saw how muscular she was, I was just like, she'll do it perfectly for my character as a cosplay cover. I was like, that's how my character is built. I'm like, yep. And I messaged her and I asked her if she was interested in doing a comic book cover, and she jumped at the chance.
Ken, you're ruining the fantasy sound.
I don't know. I'm just asking. You know, I don't mean to be anything, but the first time you see her and then she's showing her arm, you're like, you have that line in Deadpool coming into your fucking head. I'm a Wang. And then you're like, no, okay, fine. Because she can punch a regular guy out pretty fucking quick.
Oh yeah, she is. I mean, like if you go to her Twitter page, like she's doing like workouts and like one arm pull ups, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't even do one.
Did you ever hear that joke? The guy the stand up comic that did a joke where a joke about a prank he did to his friend, and it's the thing is called "I'll wrestle you."
No.
Okay, that joke is the guy tells it long. I'm gonna make it short, but the idea is this: his best friend is about to get married, and he's asking his best friend, that's a stand-up comic, like he is, an asshole, right? Going, I want you to do my how do they call it? You know, when it's your last party before you get married.
Your best man speech.
Yeah. So he's like, you sure you want me to do this? He goes, yeah. He goes, no, dude. I'm telling you, I will fuck you up. Like, I will fuck you over. Like, I'm the type of guy that likes weird shit. I like to laugh at shit. I will screw you over. He goes, no, you won't. You'll do just fine. So he goes, okay. So I go looking for shit, and I'm like, I'm into weird shit. And I like to see weird shit. So, then he goes, I fall on something. He goes, I'll wrestle you. I'm like, I'm curious. So guess that chick. She goes, yeah. For that amount of money, I'll show up and I'll wrestle anybody. So that's what he does. The guy shows up. They tie him up to a fucking chair. They open the fucking door, and she walks out. She's like fat as fuck, but also big. Not just fat, like, you know. She's big bone, so she's also strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She comes out. She's like 6-something with a bucket of fucking chicken wings, and like, stop. And the guy's like, no. And then they just let her go, and she just went jumping and jump on the guy. Goes, the guy almost disappeared. Like, when we got him up, we untied him. He was so pissed that he just fucking launched at her. And it was a real actual fight. And he got his ass beat up. Like, the guy really was so pissed that he lashed at her and just like, I'm gonna take you down. And she beat the fuck out of him. The guy was uninvited from the wedding. He lost his friend. But his friend's dad's like, why aren't you coming to the wedding? Because this happened. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. The dad thought it was fucking funny. I'm like, yes, it was. You have to admit. I'll wrestle you. Anyways, check it out.
Yeah, that sounds like something my friend would do.
Wouldn't you like? There's a part of it where, you know, you might get pissed at the moment, but you have to admit, like, it's fucking hilarious.
This joke's a novel.
This joke's a novel. Yeah, dude. If you have to fucking go check the fucking story because the setup is even better.
Yeah, I've heard.
I think Soul put it in the chat there.
Yeah.
Link.
There you go. The stand-up Sim is talking about.
Josh
yeah, there you go. Thanks, Soul. It's fucking hilarious. The way he says it, he's like, this setup is. Oh yeah. You try to imagine yourself in the guy's place, like, yeah, I'd probably be pissed for the first few moments, but after that, yeah, dude, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you'd be pissed that day, and the next day you'd be like, all right, that was funny, dude.
Yeah, that was good. Like, I was not expecting this. Yeah. I still have some bruises. Well played.
All right. I think well, we've been almost 2 hours. Yeah, I think it's about time to start wrapping this baby up. I need to get my clothes finished washing. I need to start getting. I haven't even started getting ready for Friday for the con.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I
that's
got
where
work
I'm at.
tonight too.
I gotta go to bed. Everybody's like, "What do you do when you get out of work?" Going to bed.
I guess that red dress has a bunch of wrinkles in it. I guess I'll have to wash it or something before.
And now I just want to see a picture of you ironing a dress.
First, make sure. That's what I'm
Next
saying.
thing
First,
out.
make sure that it can be washed in a washing machine dryer. Because some of them you have to wash the polyester shit. Make sure, because otherwise you're gonna ruin it. And
Chris's mom's gonna
iron
start
it.
wondering things.
Ask your
What
mom.
do you about this dress? I got wrinkles in my dress, Mom.
How can I do this? How can I get rid of them? Is there a trick, though, Mom? Do you have to put a wet towel on it when I fucking iron it?
What's this thing say?
Or just go see your mom. Go, Mom, can you do this for me?
Mom's currently up at my brother's.
Like any good millennials. Mom, yeah, can you do that for me?
Made in China.
Oh, you had to buy it from China. Yeah, sorry, everything's made in China.
I don't know. It doesn't say. It don't say anything about washing.
You don't have like a little sticker behind the neck or at the side or the lower side.
It has the brand name and made in China.
That's it.
Yep, that's all the tag says. Don't even have like a size.
So I would probably wash it in a washing machine, but not put it in a dryer. Unless you want it to turn into skin tight. I'm just saying.
Yeah, nothing like showing off how manly we all are, but talking about how to delicately wash something. Man, we have gone so far.
Well, if you wanted to come off manly, you shouldn't have came on this street.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just as worse. I'm just as bad.
He's gonna be the next cosplayer for your Rogue 2.
Trust me, I'm just as bad. Yeah, trust me, I'm just as bad.
Road 2, all beard up.
all beard up. Rogue 2, woke edition.
You call it Street Jesus in a string.
No. Well, I got the perfect name for it. Rogue 2. Just saying.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
New character, just saying, coming in.
Just saying.
You give him a redneck accent, just saying.
Just saying, yeah, you know.
China.
Vagina.
China.
Okay.
So Crystal Wiki says let's get Swarm funded now.
Yeah, it's got a nice even 50%. We need to change that.
I was excited that.
It's not funded already?
Nope, not funded.
Why not?
Oh, I mean, you still got
I
48
guess
What you doing, Shane? What you doing?
You still got 48 days. Come on.
I'm just fucking kidding. You know it.
Yeah, I'll be getting mine later today. I haven't gotten it yet.
I mean, there's
Time.
Come on, people, let's go. Help spread the word. Go share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, every other places that you can. Share.
I got the Joe Ball one here. I got this one. I like this one.
And don't forget to share with that decal, which is so amazing. I don't know who the artist did it, but he's so great.
And well, it's also the back cover too.
Yeah, the back cover too. Like
I have it on the back at least.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty sweet. I didn't know you put it on the back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So go get your copy now, and also cover the last 10 pages of the second story, right?
Yep.
We got plenty of work here. Looking good, everybody.
And I have to admit, I personally enjoyed reading when because he gave me access to the book, so I could go through it.
Early access.
Yeah, and I told him I enjoyed it. I like that spin. Like I didn't say it before because I thought it was gonna be a surprise, but he kind of ruined it. So yeah, he's yellow skin. He looks like Bart Simpson. I'm like, I thought it was gonna be like a surprise thing about like, hey, he's an alien type of thing, but no, he's yellow like Bart Simpson.
Yeah, I even make a joke in there about the
Yes,
cheer
Joanitis. Yes, Joanitis.
Yeah.
All right. It says, leave the kid alone. He's shadow banned, Sim. Just say it says, hang the dress up in the bathroom while you shower. The steam should take the wrinkles out. Just saying.
Who is shadow banned?
Shane.
No, it's not. Is he?
That's what Soul's saying.
Oh, I'm shadow banned?
I don't think
Already?
so.
What did you do now?
Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know ever since my campaign launched, like, I stay away from all Twitter fights, everything like that. Like, nope, not get into it. Nope.
No, you're not. I found you right there on Google, and I clicked on it, and there you go. The campaign's there. You don't. You're not shadow banned. Because otherwise, I wouldn't find it. Let me go check directly from the campaign on the Indiegogo. I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, that is weird though.
Soul says, yeah, try to look for Swarm on Indiegogo.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's like the vermin swarm, refugee swarm trap, swarm glasses, swarm of the selenium, we swarm. Yeah, I'm trying to find your book in that search thing, and it doesn't seem to be there. So
Yeah, no, I even had the same thing when I tried to do my own book on Indigo. I put Rogue.
yeah,
and, like,
their search
different
thing is
things
a
pop
fucking
up.
mess. Yeah, their search thing is a fucking mess.
Yeah,
Like, they'll tell you a campaign is funding while it's closed, or they'll tell you whatever. So no, there's Swarm that's not showing up in the search. I'm finding Cyberfrog #1 before finding your book.
Well, there you go. Didn't take long.
But you're not shadow banned when we do a search on Google or whatever. It's just when we do the search directly on Indiegogo. But that said, we all know that it's been problematic and having trouble for a fucking long time.
Yeah, for some reason, everything gets.
As long as I don't need your link precisely to find your campaign, please, that's not bad.
Google doesn't count if he's banned on the site.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can find him in a search. You can search on the internet going Swarm Indiegogo, you'll find the link. That's when that doesn't happen, that's the problem, because you can't be found nowhere. You need the link. That's what happened to Death.
Yeah.
So if you type Death Indiegogo, you will not find it on Google. That's my point. So the fact that there's a problem, we all know there's a problem with the search bar on Indiegogo. We've known that for years. That's not the end of the world. But it sucks. It fucking sucks. Yeah. So we'll get Swarm because Swarm.
That was one of the reasons I chose Kickstarter too, because Kickstarter's got a really easy search engine, and they have the app, which makes it just super easy. Like, you could just go on their app and click under comic categories, all comics, and then just click on new, and it shows you all the new books that came out in the last month.
So saying, what has Google to do with Indiegogo? Two different companies. Yeah, tell that to Google. Google, Facebook, and Instagram. We decided to do the same rule in Canada. So yeah, they're all connected, bruh. They're all connected by the internet. By the what do they call it? The Internet Committee of Safety, Safety Committee, or whatever it is. No, dude, what they just pulled off, what Trudeau just pulled off with the Bill C-18 is the fact that right now on Facebook, Instagram, and Google, right, if you're in Canada, you will not see any posts or anything that has to do with global news. If Trudeau doesn't say it's okay, that those are okay, you will not see any global news if you're in Canada on Facebook, Instagram, or unless you search it directly or you go on the page. It's fucked up. So yeah, it's Google, Facebook. So it's like, your point sucks. If the site doesn't bring him up, that's wrong.
With the Trudeau.
Just saying.
Yeah. But bro, like I said before, Trudeau's a piece. I don't like what Trudeau's doing here, but Germany's no better and Biden's no better. So just saying. I'm liking this. Just saying, Lynn.
Yeah, I know.
You notice?
It's catchy.
I know. Just saying.
It kind of fits for anything, Right.
It's kind of like the total mansplaining thing. Because you say your piece, she gets pissed. I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's like, listen, I can say whatever I want. I can piss you off, and then you're like, listen, I'm just saying. Like, that was all. Like, don't get mad at me. I was just saying it.
It's not a fact. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, just saying it.
It's a possibility,
I'm going to get kicked off in the next, 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's a possibility that one day Shane will pull off his fucking baseball cap on stream and we'll see two antennas sticking out of his forehead. Just saying.
Just saying.
And, maybe he'll jump in the pool one day and you'll see all the flesh makeup, the color makeup come out, and he's going
to take off. He's going to take off the hat, and you're still going to see the perfect hat ring around his head, and all bald, and just the hair right around the hat.
I was bald all along. I got hit by lightning when I was a kid. Powder was based on me. Are you shopping, Chris?
I think he is.
I'm just zoning you out, Sam. I'm not paying attention to you.
Just saying.
I'm here. Just saying. I'm here trying to entertain the people while you're not talking, and just saying.
Yeah, because I'm wrapping this thing up. It's been 2 hours.
Yep. Time for sleep.
Yeah. Time for sleep. Time for coffee, and yeah.
I got.
You guys are going to bed. Me, I woke up not too long ago.
Yeah, I need to get sleep. I got to get my clothes finished washing. Got to figure out what I'm going to do about this dress. All that stuff.
That's a weird list, but
yeah.
All right, guys.
That's a definite weird list. I would not be saying that to other people. They're like, oh, what are you going to do today? I got to run some errands. Got to do some things. Got to go clean my dress. Wait, what?
Good luck, Dave. Hopefully, see some more backers.
Thank you very much.
You
guys letting me come on. It's definitely entertaining.
Don't forget to sub, like, and share.
As always, thank you very much. Have a good day, guys.
Yep. See y'all on the next one.